รายการต่อไปนี้เป็นรายการสำหรับเด็กผลิตขึ้นเพื่อผู้ชมในวัย 6-12 ปีอาจมีภาพเสียงหรือดนตรีประกอบซึ่งใช้เฉพาะในการเรียนการสอนเท่านั้น
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome back to science class. We haven't met each other for 2 weeks because our class are on holidays. The first one is for Eid al-Adha Day and the second one is for Father's Day. But it's okay because we still have time to learn about science, and we can learn science in our daily life because science are in our daily life. When you do something, you might not think, oh, it is science, but it is. Yes, and in the first week, I asked you to record your video doing something that you think is acceptable, and I already checked out all of your works, so good job! Clap your hands. You are good at doing it, and I hope that you will continue doing it so the world will be better for our living. And what we gonna do today? Today we gonna learn the new lesson. It is about life cycle of animals. And before we go into the lesson, I wanna talk about animals. Do you remember that animals are living things as human and plants? There are 5 key features of living things: that they can breathe, they can eat, they can drink, they can react to stimuli, they can move, they can get rid of it, and the last one, they can breed and grow. That's mean when they breed and grow, they can continue their species, of course, because animals are living things, so they have to give birth to continue their species. And before we go to find the answer, before we go to see that what is life cycle, we will talk about animals. I think that all of us, you and me, we have lived with many animals around ourselves. For me, I live with cats. Sometimes I see monkeys at the back of my house because they come to find food. Of course, they are living things, so they need food for their living. And I see goats of my uncles and some ducks at my brother's home, and I often see ants, butterfly, ladybugs, and worms, or some small animals that's around ourselves. So if we kill them, they will become extinct. So that's why they have to give birth of their young to continue their generation or continue their species. And all animals change as they grow. Some change by a lot and some change by only a little. These changes are called a life cycle, and they continue until death. That means when they give birth to their young, and they will get old and they die, and then their young will grow up and to be adults, and then they will give birth again and they die, and another younger generation will grow and give birth and they will die again. This is why we call the life cycle of animals, because it is stages a living thing goes through during its life, and animals change in shape, size, and grow all through their life. And do you know that life cycle of animals can group into 2 types, that are animals that give live births to their young and animals that lay eggs? Like on the screen, the example of animals that give live births is monkey, and animals lay eggs is hens. So these are only the example of animals. They have a different way to continue their species. So now it's your turn. I want you to observe animals around yourself then tell me how that animal continue their species or how can they have a young generation of or how they have their baby just very simple just say the name of the animal you choose and then tell me they give birth or they lay eggs ค่ะก็วิดีโอก็ง่ายๆเลยก็คือให้เราแนะนำตัวก่อนนะแล้วหลังจากนั้นก็บอกครูว่าสัตว์ที่เราเลือกมานั้นให้กำเนิดอย่างไรด้วยการ give birth ก็คือการคลอดออกมาหรือเป็นตัวเลยเป็นตัวเป็นตนหรือ lay eggs ด้วยการวางไข่ก่อนถึงจะกระเทาะเปลือกออกมาเป็นสัตว์ชนิดนั้นนะคะ so today videos will be very short because it's just an introduction of this lesson so enjoy your work I have to say goodbye now see you guys Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh อย่าลืมกด subscribe และกดกระดิ่งนะคะ